What have you gleaned since you've arrived at the scene?
Well, one of the biggest revelations that we heard was that there were actually 9 people on the manifest of the helicopter when it crashed. And the sheriff here said that initially, when the helicopter crashed, that firefighters had to hike up a hill because it was kind of a brush. It was a hill behind me, and they had to put out this fire. The fire was burning very hot, and it was very hard to put out because of the presence of magnesium, which when it interacts with water, makes it burn even hotter. At the same time, though, paramedics were able to get to where the crash site was and evaluate if there were any survivors. And at that point, they evaluated that there were no survivors of the crash, and the firefighters continued to try to put out the quarter of an acre brush fire that was on the hillside. Now, I actually visited the crash site earlier, and I can tell you it was very foggy there. There will be an investigation as to what caused this, but one of the residents who lived across the street in an apartment building said he heard the helicopter going by. It was shortly before 10 a.m., and he didn't think much of it because helicopters do fly through there sometimes. There's a sheriff's station right here. It's not uncommon, but he heard the sound of something falling, and he said something seemed off with the way that helicopter sound. He went outside, he was on the phone, and he saw the crash moments later. And so obviously there's a lot of investigation here to come as to what caused that helicopter to go down. We believe it was on its way to a basketball game where his daughter Gigi was playing in the Mamba Academy, which is just about 15 minutes north of here.
You know, Ramona, all that information that you just said was brought forth by Darrell Osby, the LA County Fire Chief. He was mum on a lot of other factors. We'll wait to see exactly what happens in the days to come. There are 8 games in the NBA today. 2 are well done. The Nuggets and the Rockets are done. 4th quarter for the Raptors and the Spurs. Celtics and Pelicans are on ESPN. A handful of games have just begun as we speak. Was there any talk from the reporting you have and the sources you have, because of the outpouring of emotion from NBA players, especially ones that are currently in the league and have to focus, that they may not play games today? Clearly that's not what happened. Was there any discussion?
Yeah, there was, and from my understanding, there were games that were about to tip off right when this news broke and came around. It was shocking for everybody involved and all the rest of the games that were going to be played that day. And there was conversations between the league and each of the teams and the general managers, because the players on both sides were shaken. I mean, they were so emotional in what Kobe meant to them. Some of them knew him personally. Some only knew him as Kobe the legend, because obviously he retired 4 years ago. But there were discussions about whether or not they could play these games, and that would be obviously an incredibly unprecedented thing. The only other time the NBA has not played a game is when President Kennedy was assassinated many years ago. And so the teams decided to play on. I know there's still an ongoing discussion about what the Lakers and Clippers will do. Their next game is Tuesday at Staples Center. I don't think there's been a decision made on what's going to happen Tuesday, but obviously everybody's hearts are heavy, and especially so at the Lakers organization.
No question. We'll continue to monitor it. Last thing for you, only because I think you're the perfect person to ask this. You're an Angelino by birth. Kobe is an Angelino by heart, I think, after spending more than 20 years there. You covered his career, post-career, as I mentioned. You've been around it from beginning to end. Your thoughts on how you would sum up the legacy of Kobe Bryant and what he meant to basketball?
Well, Kobe over the years is somebody that I covered, but over the, we got to be friends towards the end, and especially so after he retired. We would text each other. When my son was born, he was one of the first people to text me, and always wanted to send videos of our children. And I think, that I just got a call a little while ago from Candace Parker, who plays for the LA Sparks. She came here and she's played her whole entire career here, and she said, when she needed something, she would always text Kobe. She would always ask his advice. Before she won her first championship with the Sparks, she reached out to Kobe and just needed some inspiration. And I can't tell you how many times over the course of my career, other athletes' careers, especially here in Los Angeles, that you knew Kobe was a text away, and when he knew it was important, he always got back to you, and he always knew what to say. I'll never forget Jeannie Buss telling me when she was at one of her lowest moments, when the team was flailing and her father had just died, the person she called was Kobe. And I think it's just his indomitable will, his ability to compartmentalize and focus on and rise above whatever was in front of him. And so you talk about this Mamba mentality and the legacy that he leaves. That's what he was focused on right now. After we're here and at this press conference now, we're going to drive to the Mamba Academy because that's what he wanted his legacy to be. He was writing children's books. He was doing podcasts for kids. He wanted children, the next generation players in this league, to understand what it took to be Kobe Bryant and for that to carry on. That's what he wanted his legacy to be. And now, he did so much since he retired. I kept telling him to slow down. Like, enjoy your retirement, man. Go on a vacation or two. I'm really glad that he produced as much as he did after he retired because we have that to remember him by.
What's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Irvin Magic Johnson.
What's up, Laker Nation? I can't hear you. What's up, Laker Nation? We are here to celebrate greatness for 20 years. Excellence for 20 years. Kobe Bryant has never cheated the game. He has never cheated us as the fans. He's played through injuries. He's played hurt. And we have 5 championship banners to show for it. When you think about this town, for the last 20 years, this man has been the biggest and greatest celebrity we've had in this town for 20 years. He is not only a great and unbelievable sports icon, but also he's the greatest to wear the purple and gold. So right now, we should put our hands together for the late, great Dr. Jerry Buss for trading for this man. And also, we want to thank Jeannie Buss, Jim Buss, for keeping him here for 20 years. And I know this is Kobe's night, but last but not least, it's another great Laker about to leave us. Please give it up for Gary Beatty, too, as well. Kobe has 19 Laker records. He has 9 NBA records. And let me just tell you a stat that's unbelievable. The man has scored 25 times over 50 points. He scored over 60 points 5 times. And then we all knew where we were when he scored 81 points. So this is what I want you to do, Laker Nation. We're going to watch this video of him, and then he's going to come out center court and wave to you guys. But let's give him the biggest, longest standing ovation that he's ever seen in his life, okay? Let's look at the video right quick.
Kobe's down the middle. He's in deep. Goes to Shaq. Slam dunk. A perfect pass to Shaq from Kobe.
Kobe, old man, welcome to our new life. It was fun playing with you. It was fun playing against you. Best Laker ever. I just want to say congratulations on an illustrious career and tell your beautiful daughters Uncle Shaq said hello and your lovely wife. Congratulations, brother.
Hey, Kobe and Steve Fish. Congratulations to you, man, on an amazing, amazing 20-year run. No other player in the history of our game will be able to compare to what you've done, the way you've done it, and how long it will live on. It was an honor, and I'm humbled to have been your teammate, your brother, your friend. God bless you. I will love you forever.
Out to Kobe. Are you kidding me?
Cole, man, I appreciate everything you've done for the game of basketball. Be proud of what you've done. I appreciate you. You'll always be a champion, and thank you, man.
Kobe, man, thank you for being someone that I can reach for. From everybody who's played the game of basketball, we respect you, and we're just very thankful for your 20 years in this NBA.
Kobe, congrats, my man. You had an incredible career. It's been a pleasure watching you and competing against you. Wish you nothing but the best for life after basketball. Take care, my friend.
Kobe, you did it the right way. You did it your way. You've done things that most people never even dream of, and I hope you have peace and success in your next life.
Kobe, I want to say congratulations on this night, man. Lord knows you've earned it. I want to say thank you for all these memories that you've given us. You know, as a friend and as a fan, man, I want to say salute and all the best to you, my dude.
Cole, it's your big little brother, man. I'm going to miss you. We're going to miss you. I appreciate everything you did for the game. I appreciate everything you did for me. Peace.
Kobe's had a huge impact on the game, and the game's in a much better place because of what he's been able to accomplish in his career. If you watch Kobe, I think it makes you a better player because you know who he is.
Yo, what up, Kobe? Just want to say thank you for everything that you've done. You set some standards that once I got into the league, I always wanted to emulate. I always wanted to try to match. Nothing but love to you, to your beautiful wife, and your 2 beautiful daughters, man.
Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
My brother, just congratulations. You had an incredible career. I'm so proud of you. We had incredible success together, and I look forward to our endeavors and friendship for the rest of our lives.
Bean, what's up? It's your little brother, Elo. Just want to tell you I love you. You had a great career. Proud to say that I was right there with you. Carpe diem.
Kobe, this transformation this year from your Black Mamba phase, killing everything in sight with one bite, has been remarkable. You become the ambassador of basketball. Congratulations.
1 game left in a 20-year purple and gold career.
Well, Kobe, goodbye. I think I may retire with you. I'm not sure, but it's been great watching you, and I hope you enjoyed it half as much as me and my family have. You've been an inspiration to us all, and LA loves you.
Thank you, boy. Thank you.
Please put your hands together for Kobe Bryant. Thank you, Kobe, for 20 years you've given to the Los Angeles Lakers. After the game this evening, because at that time Kobe will address all the loyal Laker fans. Don't forget.
Well, you've heard from and have seen royalty in purple and gold. Gary Vitti, the longtime athletic trainer for the Lakers, saying farewell. Byron Scott, who's been here the early and the end days of the Kobe Bryant era. Chant you will hear often tonight, one last time at the Staples Center in Los Angeles.
And a 17-time NBA All-Star, the 3rd highest scorer in NBA history, the 2008 MVP, 2-time NBA Finals MVP, 5-time NBA champion, a 6'6" guard from Lower Merion High School, where he won the title in 1996, number 24, Kobe Bryant.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last time.
Don't let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it